Yeah, I'm sure we all know multiple people like that. But yeah, it's just like you said, the game has been out for a month. You guys are being ridiculous if you're actually beating yourself up for, like, you know, losing certain matches or, like, getting 7th at a tournament or something.
Not dude, I suck. Anyway.
Stop.
So getting into it here, a classic of North Jersey tournaments, HQ Unknown versus HQ Arhungry, here for a fighting for 5th place here. So I'm trying to think. Okay, so these two played at 2 weeklies to my recent knowledge. They played at the Bobo Tea House weekly, which was about 2 weeks ago in Jersey City, where Hungry won, and then they played at Kingdom last week, where Unknown won. So already finding themselves in a tiebreaker situation. And these two play each other very frequently, but that was obviously different strokes for different blokes. Whereas this is a completely different game now. And as someone that plays Zelda, I think this matchup is very, very hard for her. Like I said, characters that can kind of just overwhelm her with both hitboxes and frame data. It just, like, gives Zelda fits just because she's so very slow and doesn't have, like, you know, great get-off-me options that aren't, like, super punishable if you
whiff,
if you see them coming, so.
Yeah, you know, rush-down characters, if your character is fast enough, can probably give Zelda a hard time because, you know, one of the things that, you know, that's the name of the game for Zelda is state control with that down B right there. And, you know, with that down B comes plenty of mix-ups, you know, as that up air is going to be able to take the stock, like shielding. She can just run up and grab you if you're shielding the down B or just teleport towards you. But if your character is fast enough to the point where, like, you know, he's going to be able to get to her, you know, before she's even able to set all that up, it's not going to matter too much. It's sort of like, it sort of reminds me of, like, the Smash 4 Pac-Man matchup in a sense. If you play a rushdown character, it's like Pac-Man was playing an RTS and you were playing a fighting game.
Yeah, that's right.
That's pretty much what it was. You know, like, Pac-Man is just trying to set up all his defenses, get everything he needs before he can actually fight you in this platform fighter. But if you just, you know, run in and destroy the base, say, all of this, our base belongs to us, before you can, before he can even, like, before the Zelda player can even really set any of it up, it's gonna give Zelda a harder time than you might imagine.
That caught me so off guard. It's making me laugh harder. All right, so.
I mean, look at how Wolf is dressed. That's definitely in, like, all your base are belong to us outfit. For sure. I was trying to give him with the back right there.
So, yeah, Hungry finding himself in a lot of pain right now, but like I said, the beauty about Zelda is that she is a cave woman and has insane damage output. So I think if Hungry gets, a lightning kick will probably kill her right now.
Yes, I do have no idea where she was able to afford and get such a dress as a cave woman, but that back throw is going to be able to kill at about 170. Definitely the prettiest cave woman I've ever seen.
Yeah, I can't even make a joke about that. You're probably right. Nonetheless, finding himself at a deficit here is Arhungry, and again...
Oh, Sheik?
Yeah. Well, that's what Unknown even said. He's like, why would I play Sheik if Wolf just kind of does Sheik things? Like,
that's what, you know, all the former Sheik players are saying. They feel like they say they like Wolf because of the fair, the nair, the lasers and everything, a quick, you know, projectile and neutral, forward air that combos into itself, a nair that can cover multiple landing options and get-up options and stuff. You know, this character, despite maybe, you know, like, as that lightning kick, that strong lightning kick is going to be able to take the stock. This character, you know, despite, you know, having, like, slightly worse mobility, I would say, than Smash 4 Sheik, you know, has all the moves that, you know, a Sheik main really needs and focuses on. So that, I think, is why we are seeing such a rise in, you know, like, former Sheik players switching to Wolf in this game. That, you know, like, you know, there I have their own quarrels with Sheik, is that back air is going to be able to take game one, Unknown going up a whole game.
Yeah, that is a 1-0 lead for Unknown. And like I said, this matchup was just super frustrating for Zelda. Like, the biggest thing for Hungry that was unfortunate here is that there was just, like, multiple instances where, like, he's trying to get up the ledge and he's just getting nicked by Wolf. Like, you know, whether it be by, like, forward tilt or, you know, the Baja Blast. So, nonetheless, man, that was a good first game for our Hungry as we're going over the stages here. I gotta say, my muscle memory isn't used to picking the stage first and then my characters. Because I had an instance today where, like, I picked my characters and then tried to start the game thinking that I'd picked the stage. I'm just like, wait, that's not how that works.
Yeah, we are, we 2019. Cal, you're living in 2018. Like, what, you still pick your characters before you pick your stages?
I'm gonna hurt you.
Come on, man, you're not gonna hurt me.
All right, 30 subs, I'll punch Tunis in the face.
I agree. I will take that punch if you guys reach 30 subs, and I will see it as an official stream sub donation incentive. I'll comply.
Just wait till we get to the biddy tier. Everyone's getting a punch in the face, man.
Yeah, and then 40 subs. If we get 10 more subs after that, I'll kick Kyle in the balls directly on stream. and for all to see.
Speaking of balls, it took a lot of balls for Unknown to go for that side B in neutral right there, but then to come up successful there, and Smashville is going to be the stage here.
Oh!
Lightning Kick gonna connect. I still feel like the hitbox on that's very finicky, but it feels like the best it's ever felt. Like
it probably is the best it's ever felt, but it's also supposed to be finicky.
There's nothing more satisfying than landing a Lightning Kick. It's like the best part of waking up is not Folgers in your cup. It's Lightning Kicking or parrying a Lightning Kick, which is like dangerous.
Searching for it, getting the weak hit of that down air, looking for a grab out of it. That would have been a really sick setup, but Arhungry not able to capitalize off of it on the Smashville platform there.
There you go. Jab gonna provide a respite for Unknown. The dash attack gonna punish that forward smash. Very surprised that killed. I know that move's very strong. Did not think it was a killing move though, and if it is, we're all in for a world of hurt.
There should be a juggle right here.
Ooh,
only able to get one forward there.
Yeah, good read on the down smash right there. Just predicting that. At least, you know, covering his bases. They belong to us as... And there we go. The drop zone there. Not going to really work.
That would have been nasty.
Yeah, that's like kind of the one thing that Wolf can't really do in his matchup. Just Zelda's recovery is so good. He can't like go out there to Gimper. The back throw will get the job done. One of the most graceful throws in the entire game.
Yeah, unless your recovery is very, very linear, that is actually one of the things that Wolf can't really do without running a risk to himself and just, you know, putting him off stage with his horrible length up B, basically, is that he's not going to be able to run off and gimp you with Nair unless, like, you really allow him to. And with Zelda, you're pretty much never going to see that happening because, of course, she has a teleport recovery, you know, one of the farthest reaching teleport recoveries in the game. So... You're not going to be seeing, you know, very many gimps coming out from Unknown right here. But 150, you might be seeing just a ledge trump right here to a back throw. No, reaching for an up smash on the platform right there, which is where Arhungry was running. But he's going to wind up losing his stock to a back air anyway. Unknown going up 2-1 over Arhungry right here in terms of stock count. Yes, and he's looking very, very poised to be able to take this game. We already have Arhungry at about a clean 666%, the number of the beast.
Yeah, it just sucks, man. Like, Zelda just gets so overwhelmed by the bum rush characters. That was very smart. Like I said, that is one of the better mix-ups Zelda has out of the fully charged knight. She can grab you. Hungry was trying to kind of toss him into the forward throw.
And it just killed him raw.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, that is, like, super hard to react to because, like, obviously you get... I don't think he was on the ground when I hit him anyway because you can't tech grounded spikes anymore.
No, you cannot.
Regardless, that is such a hard move to react to because of the startup on it.
I mean, it also has to do with like the knockback because there are still untekables in this game, less than there were in Smash 4. But the untechable situations in this game typically come from the level of knockback that the move does to you, and of course that varies on your percent. Like if you're like 150 off the level and you get back aired or something, and you hit the button and you don't tech, it might have not been because you mistimed it. It was probably because the knockback of the move was just too high, and if the knockback is too high, you simply cannot tech anymore. That's how it goes.
We gotta get one of those like off